Hi, I'm Tim Richards. I'm the author of the Exploring Jazz Piano books. I've put together a few short video clips to give you a way into playing jazz piano and to help you demystify the whole process of jazz improvisation. The first clip relates to pentatonic scales and two-chord vamps. Let's go. We're going to use a scale of G major as a starting point. However, we're going to be playing it in the right hand only with chords in the left hand, and we're also going to make it fit into a bar of 4/4 by looping it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've crossed over to the F sharp with the index finger. The chords are going to be G and C. I'm going to play C in second inversion, so it's right next door to the G chord, and that's a 1/4 vamp, tonic to subdominant. I could do it in swing quavers as well. I can also boil the scale down to 5 notes, making it a pentatonic scale. I've missed out the C and the F sharp, so the formula is root 2, 3, 5, 6. Here's a practice pattern over the chords. I'm going to do the same thing in D now. So if I put those together, we've got all we need to play No Problem, one of the early pieces in the book on page 18. This 1-4 vamp is such a common chord sequence that it's good to learn these triads in all keys. Major triad workout on page 33 goes through a triad cycle starting on A and going to D. So A is played in second inversion, D in first inversion, again keeping them next to each other. Not only that, but the left hand rhythm is a bit more interesting. It's got a syncopated chord in the second bar. When you play major triad workout, you're going to be going through 6 keys. A major pentatonic to start with A and D, then down to G and C, that'll be with G major pentatonic, F and B flat, E flat and A flat, D flat and G flat, B and E. So having done a 1/4 vamp in the major key, we're now going to do it in a minor key. So it'll be 1 minor, A minor, going to D minor. I'm also going to play that in second inversion, so it's right next door to A minor. This is 1 and 4 in A minor. I can play a minor pentatonic scale on top of that. So this A minor pentatonic scale is the same notes as C major pentatonic scale. It's the relative minor. But thinking from A minor, you should think root, flat 3, 4th, 5th and flat 7. Here's a little practice pattern. Now, to get familiar with all your minor triads, I'd suggest moving them down in tones, going to G minor, F minor, and improvising on each one. Here's the intro to Funky 2/5 on page 188. that's an example of another two-chord vamp. The chords are based on G minor 7 and C7, played in second inversion so that they're next door to each other. However, I'm playing them in a slightly hipper way in the right hand, with F on the bottom of the G minor chord, going to an E, which makes that a C9 chord. So these are rootless voicings. When you play this tune with a CD, you won't need to play that bass line that I just played because there's a bass player on the recording. And if you get rid of the piano, you can play the melody in the right hand. When you get to the improvisation section, keep the same chords going and improvise using a G minor pentatonic scale, but you can also add a C sharp, turning it into a G blues scale. So the C sharp is the flattened fifth. I'll do some improvising with the CD. Right, that's it for now. I hope you found that useful. There's lots of other stuff to play in the book, but join me for the second clip, which will be about seventh chords, modes and scale patterns.